Have you ever wondered about the journey of Gareth Bale, one of football's greatest stars? Let's take a walk down memory lane to the humble beginnings of a boy who would one day make his mark as the greatest in footballing world. In the heart of Cardiff, Wales, in the year 1989, a star was born, Gareth Frank Bale. Little did anyone know that this Welsh lad would grow up to be a footballing phenomenon. From an early age, Gareth was known for his love of football. The football wasn't just a toy to him, it was a companion, a confidant, and a tool to express his passion. As a boy, Gareth's talent was evident, and so was his passion. His love for the game was so strong that he spent countless hours playing, practicing, and perfecting his skills. He had an innate ability to read the game, a quality that made him stand out from his peers, even at such a young age. In his early teens, Gareth found himself at Southampton's youth academy, a place that has nurtured many footballing greats. Here he was not just another boy with a dream, but a potential to become star. At Southampton, Gareth honed his skills, developing his unique style of play that would later become his trademark. His dedication and hard work paid off, and he made rapid progress through the ranks. At the tender age of 16, Gareth made his debut for Southampton. This was no ordinary feat. Being one of the youngest players to ever grace the field for Southampton, Gareth had already started making waves in the football world. His performances were so impressive that he quickly caught the attention of scouts and managers from the top-flight clubs. A player in the making, Bale's skills didn't go unnoticed, and soon he was on his way to the top flight of English football. This was just the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Bale's journey took a significant turn when he was signed by Tottenham Hotspur in 2007. It was a dream move for the young Welshman, but the road to stardom was not without its bumps. Initially, Bale faced a rough patch at Tottenham. His first 24 appearances saw the club without a victory, and some even began to question his potential. But true champions are not defined by how they start, but how they finish. In the crucible of struggle, Bale was not melted down, he was forged. The coaching staff at Tottenham recognized his offensive prowess and decided to shift him from a left-back to a more forward-facing left winger. This decision would prove to be a turning point, not just for Bale, but for Tottenham as a whole. Bale embraced this transformation with open arms and began to display a level of football that left fans and critics alike astounded. His powerful runs down the flank, his ability to score from nearly impossible angles, and his free kick became a spectacle that commanded respect and admiration. But it was a particular Champions League night that truly announced Gareth Bale to the world. Against Inter Milan, one of the most decorated clubs in football history, Bale put on a performance that will forever be etched in Champions League. He scored an astonishing hat-trick, single-handedly tearing apart the Inter defense. It was a performance that echoed throughout the world of football, leaving everyone in no doubt about Bale's abilities. Under the floodlights at Tottenham, Bale had evolved from a promising left-back into a world-class winger. His transformation was fearful to his opposition. His meteoric rise at Tottenham caught the eye of one of the world's biggest club of the world, Real Madrid. In 2013, Bale was sold to Real Madrid, becoming the world's most expensive player for a fee of £85 million at the time. The Welsh wizard had arrived on the grandest stage of football, and he was ready to show the world what he was made of. His time at Madrid kicked off with a bang. In his first season, Bale was instrumental in leading Los Blancos to their coveted La Decima, the 10th European Cup Champions League title in the club's history. He scored the decisive goal in the final against Atletico Madrid, a moment forever etched in the chanels of Real Madrid's illustrious legacy. But that was just the beginning of Bale's heroics on Europe's grandest stage. Perhaps his most spectacular moment came in the 2018 Champions League final against Liverpool. With the game delicately poised, Bale produced a moment of sheer brilliance, with a long-range shot and overhead kick that left spectators worldwide in awe. It was a goal Madridistas, but it wasn't always smooth sailing for the Welshman in the Spanish capital. His relationship with the fans and the club saw quite a few ups and downs. Despite his contributions on the pitch, Bale often found himself at the receiving end of the fans. Bale said that you don't expect your own supporters to boo and whistle their own player like they do. It was just so wrong. It makes your confidence goes down even more, and everything's become more difficult. A language barrier, injuries, and perceived lack of commitment were also often clouded his holding at the club. Yet, despite these challenges, Bale's record speaks for itself. With numerous trophies, including 5 Champions League titles and over 100 goals to his name, Bale's impact at Real Madrid is undeniable. His performances in the big games, his knack for scoring crucial goals, and his talent make him one of the standout players in Real Madrid's history. However, his time in Madrid was not always about the glory. There were struggles, misunderstandings, and periods of isolation. At times it seemed like Bale was more in the headlines for his off-field antics and golfing hobby than his performances on the pitch. And once he even trolled Madrid with the famous banner, Wales Golf Madrid. He said that his teammate had shown him the banner a few weeks before in the crowds. His teammates then told him, if we qualify, then we shall bring it into the field. After qualifying for the Euro, his teammate brought down the flag, and then they all celebrating as a team. It was just a bit of banter, a bit of fun. People can see it however they like to see, says Bale in an interview. But that's the thing about football. It's as much about the lows as it is about the highs. Every player has their struggles, their moments of doubt, and Bale was no exception. Despite the criticisms and challenges, he always found a way to bounce back, to remind everyone of his talent, of why he was once the world's most expensive player. Despite his successes, Bale's time in Madrid was not without its struggles. But it's these struggles that make his story all the more compelling. It's a story of resilience, of determination, and above all, a love for the beautiful game. A story that is far from over. Later, in 2020, Bale made a surprising return to Tottenham on loan, a move that excited fans and pundits alike. The Sun returned to his home ground, to the club where he had once been the shining star. His return was not just a nostalgic trip down Tottenham Hotspur Lane, but a strategic move that brought a fresh wave of energy and hope to the team. He brought his A-game, scoring goals and making assists, reminding everyone why he's considered one of the best. The Welsh Wizard, as he's fondly called, was seen weaving his magic on the field again, and his experience and leadership, which was a huge boost for the younger players. He had a good season at Tottenham, and then went back to Madrid. There were speculations about a possible permanent move to Tottenham, but it didn't happen. Bale then, after returning to Madrid, had found in the same position as he was not playing games, and he needed to play games as World Cup was coming thick and fast. He then moved to Los Angeles to gain some playtime and to improve his fitness for the World Cup. Later on the World Cup, they were out of the group stage after qualifying 64 years later. As the World Cup finished, Bale at the age of 33 took retirement from football world, and through social media post, he thanked all his fans, teammates, team and backroom staff as they have given him the support during his highest of high, and also during his low path of life over the period of 17 years. And now Bale, after retiring, have continued his love for golf. And you won't believe, but he is really good at golfing too. Even world number 3 golfer, Jon Rahm, said that it's not fair that one person can be so good at 2 sports. Bale recently had won the Ryder Cup All-Star Trophy in Italy. Let's hope he keeps on shining in the new world of golf, and let's give him the best wishes on his new journey. With his undeniable talent and passion for the game, he continues to show the world what a passionate and resilient player he is. His journey has been one of highs and lows, of triumphs and setbacks. But through it all, his unwavering commitment to the game of football and now golf has never faltered. The story of Gareth Bale is a proof to resilience, passion, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence in the game of sports. Thanks for watching, and hit the subscribe button for more documentary videos.